So today I'd like to share with you 3 Kundalini Yoga postures that may be helpful for you at this time. Before we get going, just a quick reminder to work within your own comfort levels, and if you do feel any sharp pain at any point, then please do stop straight away. So before any Kundalini Yoga practice, we always tune in with a mantra, which is Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, which means I bow to the divine teacher within. So we're going to chant this mantra now 3 times to tune in. So just getting yourself in a comfortable seated position. So I'm sat in something called easy pose, which ironically is not that easy. But I've got a cushion that's propping me up, which just helps the hips stay above the knees, which helps for comfort when you're sitting like this. So just getting yourself comfortable. You may want to grab a cushion, bringing the spine nice and tall. So just correcting your posture. Bringing the hands together into prayer pose, so pressing the palms together, thumbs are pressed into the chest. Closing down the eyes, and we're going to tune in with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. So taking a nice deep inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Just keeping the eyes closed for a second. And relaxing the hands down onto the knees. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Okay, so what I wanted to show you today were 3 postures that you can do every day and may be useful for you in just shifting how you feel, shifting your energy, releasing any stress or tension that may be in the body. So we're going to begin with something called shoulder shrugs, which is one of my favourite postures in Kundalini Yoga, simply because I hold so much tension in my own shoulders, and it's such a common thing, and you'll see people walking around with their shoulders coming up towards the ears because they're carrying so much stress in that area. So this posture just helps to release any of that tension. So we're sitting in easy pose. Same position that we began in. The hands are relaxed on the thighs, and we're simply going to inhale the shoulders up towards the ears and exhale as we drop them down. So we're going to inhale them up, exhale them down. We're inhaling and exhaling out of the nose. At the end of the posture, you'll hear me ask you to apply something called the root lock, which is a way that we seal the energy after a posture in Kundalini Yoga. So we do this by squeezing together the sexual organs, the anus muscles, and we pull the belly button in back towards the spine. It's very similar to the pelvic floor exercises for the ladies out there, so don't think too much about it. Just concentrate on squeezing those 3 areas together. Okay, so we're going to do this posture for a minute. So getting yourself comfortable, closing down the eyes, just checking out your posture, making sure that you're sitting nice and tall. And we'll begin when we're ready. So inhaling the shoulders up to the ears, exhaling down. together the sexual organs, the anus muscles, and pulling your belly button in back towards the spine. And release, drop the shoulders, relax the breath, just keeping your eyes closed. Just checking in with how you feel. And when you're ready, open up the eyes. Okay, so we're going to move on to something called spinal flex. Spinal flex is something that we use a lot in Kundalini yoga. It's really great for releasing any blocks in the spine, releasing any tension, and it also helps the spinal fluid to flow easily up and down the spine, which helps actually with our mind, with our memory. So it has so many benefits, and allegedly having a flexible spine is also the secret to staying nice and young. So that's an added bonus. So we're just going to go through this now. So staying in, sitting in easy pose. We're going to grasp the shins with the hands. Spine is nice and tall to begin with. And what we're going to be doing is just gently flexing the spine forwards. We're leading with the heart centre. And we're trying to keep the head as steady as possible. And then we're gently flexing the spine backwards, and the chest also moves backwards. We're going to sync the breath with this movement, so we're going to inhale through the nose as we come forwards, exhale through the nose as we come backwards, and we're going to do this for 1 minute. So just bringing yourself into the starting position, and the spine is nice and tall, closing down the eyes, and we'll begin. To the centre, suspend the breath, apply the root lock, pulling your belly button back in towards the spine, just holding that there. And release, relax the breath, relax the posture, just keeping your eyes closed for a second, checking in with how you feel. And when you're ready, open up the eyes. Okay, so the final thing I wanted to show you today is something called butterfly pose, which is really good for just stretching out the inner thigh area. So we're going to just bring the soles of the feet together. I'm staying sitting on a cushion, which is just propping me up a little bit, but you can sit just on the floor, you don't need a cushion. Okay, so the soles of the feet are pressed together, and then we're going to grasp our hands around the feet, so we're just sealing the feet together. Bringing the spine nice and tall, it's just taking a minute to correct your posture, and we're simply going to move the thighs up and down, like a butterfly. Okay, so we'll begin, we're just going to do this for 1 minute, eyes are closed. taking a nice deep inhale. Suspend the breath, apply the root lock. Pull your belly button in back towards the spine. And release. Relax the breath. You may want to just stretch the legs out for a minute, give them a bit of a shake. And so that brings us to the end of the 3 postures that I wanted to show you today. You may want to lie down and just relax for 5 minutes. You can lie on your back and have your hands facing up towards the ceiling. Just follow your natural breath. If the mind wanders, that's perfectly normal, and just bring your awareness back to the breath. And then once you've relaxed and you feel ready, we're going to tune out. So as we tuned in, we also tune out with the mantra Sat Nam, which means truth is my identity. And when we're tuning out, we extend the Sat, so it's a long Sat and a shorter Nam. So just bringing the palms together once again into prayer pose, pressing the thumbs into the chest, just taking a moment to correct your posture, bringing the spine nice and tall, gently dropping the shoulders, rolling them back. And we're going to inhale to tune out with 3 long Sat Nams. Sa